Imagine walking into a car showroom, but there are no cars. No smell of fresh leather. No polished chrome gleaming under spotlights. Just a calm voice that greets you. Would you like me to design your perfect vehicle? It scans your expression, studies your tone, and begins creating. Within seconds, a holographic car forms in front of you, shaped entirely around your personality, your lifestyle, your taste. It feels almost alive, like it knows who you are. That's not a distant dream anymore. That's what artificial intelligence is quietly building right now. A future where machines just build cars. They imagine them. For over a century, car design has been an art form. Lines drawn by hand, sculpted in clay, perfected by instinct. Designers poured emotion into every curve and crease, creating vehicles that stirred hearts before they even started engines. But now, that same creative process is being shared with a new kind of designer, one made of code. Automakers like BMW, Hyundai, and Mercedes-Benz are already working with AI-driven generative design systems. These algorithms can test millions of design possibilities in hours, exploring what would take humans years to experiment with. They simulate aerodynamics, weight distribution, and strength before a single prototype exists. When General Motors collaborated with Autodesk, they used AI to redesign a simple seat bracket, and it came out 40% lighter and 20% stronger. That's not evolution. That's transformation. But this isn't a story about humans being replaced. It's about what happens when human creativity merges with machine intelligence. Designers no longer start with a blank page, okay? They start with intent. They feed the AI emotions, words like bold, elegant, aggressive, or serene. The algorithm takes those moods and turns them into hundreds of interpretations. The human eye then steps in to choose what feels right. Together, they co-create. The artist and the algorithm. Yet, this revolution isn't only skin deep. AI is changing the invisible world beneath the surface, how cars perform, how they respond, and how they connect to us. Modern vehicles already collect oceans of data. Every steering correction, every braking pattern, even the way your heartbeat changes when you drive. Now imagine AI using that data not just to react, but to redesign itself around you. A suspension that learns your rhythm, seats that mold to your posture, cabin that adapts its lighting to your emotions. Your car begins to understand you, not as a driver, but as a person. And behind the scenes, AI is rewriting how cars are built. Production flaws before they happen, optimizes the use of raw materials, and finds lighter, greener alternatives long before manufacturing starts. Each part of the process becomes smarter, cleaner, and faster. It's design thinking on autopilot, not replacing craftsmanship, but perfecting it. Somewhere in a design lab right now, a neural network is sketching. It's drawing forms that no human has seen before, testing shapes inspired by mathematics, nature, and imagination itself. And as you're hearing this, you're already part of that moment, part of the generation witnessing the first true collaboration between emotion and algorithm. You can feel it, right? The shift. The idea that the next great automotive masterpiece might not come from a sketchpad, but from silicon thinking in silence. But even with all this brilliance, there's a question lingering in the air. Can machines truly understand beauty? They can measure symmetry, analyze proportion, even predict what most people will find appealing. But can they feel why something is beautiful? Can they know why a 1960s Mustang makes people nostalgic, or why the curve of a Ferrari 250 GTO feels poetic? Designers are beginning to teach AI that language, feeding it the visual DNA of emotion. They show it timeless designs, cultural references, the subtleties that make metal seem alive. AI learns what passion looks like, and humans, in turn, learn to direct the algorithm with sensitivity rather than control. It's a new form of artistry, one where the brush has consciousness. Of course, this new age of design raises complicated questions. If an AI generates a groundbreaking car, who owns that creation? The coder, the designer, the machine. The line between creator and creation begins to blur. And with that, the definition of creativity itself starts to evolve. The impact of AI isn't just conceptual, it's practical, immediate, and unstoppable. Traditional car development can take up to 7 years from sketch to showroom. With AI, that cycle can be cut in half. Virtual simulations now test aerodynamics, safety, and structural integrity thousands of times faster than any human process. What once required massive budgets and years of wind tunnel testing can now happen in a few digital days. That kind of speed changes everything. Imagine ordering a car online and describing exactly what you want. The ride feel, the proportions, the tone, the emotion. AI instantly generates a structurally sound, production-ready model just for you. No one else on Earth would have the same car. We could move from mass production to mass personalization, where every vehicle is a one-off masterpiece. The idea of model years could disappear entirely. Your car might continuously evolve, updating its form, its behavior, even its hardware, learning from you, growing with you. Picture this for a moment. You're at home wearing AR glasses. Your AI assistant says, "Let's design your car." You describe your vision, sleek yet timeless, electric yet emotional. It listens, not just to your words, but to the pauses between them, to the tone of your voice, even to the rise in your heart rate. It senses excitement and refines its design accordingly. A full-scale holographic model appears before you. You walk around it, change the stance, adjust the lighting, modify the shape. Every tweak recalculates aerodynamics and weight balance instantly. When you're done, the digital blueprint goes straight to a modular manufacturing unit. Days later, your AI-designed car arrives, tailored to your soul. And it doesn't stop there. The car keeps learning, updating its systems, adapting to your life, sensing when you're tired, when you're inspired, when you just want silence. It becomes less of a machine and more of a reflection, an extension of your identity made real in metal and motion. AI in automotive design isn't just about creating faster or smarter. It's about redefining what creativity even means. Maybe the future of car design isn't a battle between humans and algorithms, but a collaboration between intuition and intelligence. The machine provides logic. The human provides purpose. Together, they build not just vehicles, but visions. Perhaps, in the end, the question I send T, can AI design your dream car? It's whether we're ready to accept a world where our dreams have digital architects. Because when art and algorithm finally meet, design stops being limited by imagination. It becomes powered by it.